Hello everyone! Welcome back to my channel. I'm Brittnee, and today I'm going to show you a delicious alternate to a pumpkin pie. These cute little cupcakes look like pumpkin pie, but taste a lot better in my opinion. They are made with pumpkin cake and frosted with a festive maple cream cheese frosting and decorated to look just like a little pumpkin pie. Hey! Before we get started on the video, here's your friendly reminder to subscribe to my YouTube channel and click the notification bell so you don't miss any of my upcoming videos. If you haven't done it already, today's the day. To prepare to make these cute fall treats, first, click the link in the description to download a copy of all the recipes, and then pull out all of the following ingredients. 1/4 cup or a half of a cube softened butter, 3/4 cup sugar, 1/4 and 1/8 cup packed brown sugar, 3 eggs, 1 teaspoon vanilla, 1/4 cup sour cream, 1 cup pumpkin puree, and then in a separate bowl combine 1½ cups all-purpose flour, 2 teaspoons baking powder, 1½ teaspoon ground cinnamon, 3/4 teaspoon ground ginger, 1/2 teaspoon nutmeg and 1/2 teaspoon salt, and 1/8 teaspoon cloves, and whisk those together. Now go ahead and preheat your oven to 350 degrees and grab your mixer with the paddle attachment. We're going to start by creaming the butter just until it's soft. Then add in your sugars and mix just until it's combined. Then you can go ahead and add in your vanilla and eggs. And just go ahead and mix this until it's all combined and smooth. Once your mixture's smooth, you're going to add in a little bit of flour and stir. And then put in your pumpkin and stir. Then add a little bit more of your flour. And then you're going to add the sour cream and the rest of your flour. And stir until it's all completely mixed. Once it's all mixed, we're just going to wipe the bowl down again and give it one last stir to make sure it's all combined. Now just grab your cupcake tin and line it with baking cups. And fill your cups about 3/4 of the way full. Now just bake your cupcakes for about 20 minutes. While the cupcakes are cooling, we can get started on making our cream cheese frosting. Here are the ingredients you'll need. 8 ounces cream cheese, 1 stick room temperature butter, 4 cups sifted powdered sugar, 1/2 teaspoon vanilla, and some 100% pure maple syrup to taste. And you'll need some food colors to make the pumpkin pie color and the crust color. The food colors I recommend are Maricolor, egg yellow, gold, warm brown, tulip red, ivory, and regal purple. Now with the paddle attachment on your mixer, you're going to start by creaming the cream cheese until it's nice and smooth. And now you'll add your butter. You want your butter to be about the same texture as your cream cheese. And now you'll just cream those two together until they're nice and blended. Once those are blended together, you can see there's no chunks of either butter or cream cheese. I'm going to wipe down the bowl and give it one more little stir. Make sure I got what's off of the edge. And now I'll start adding my powdered sugar. I'm just using a 1/2 cup to help me scoop it in. and then stirring on low until it's blended. And after I've added about half of my powdered sugar, I'm going to add the vanilla and continue adding the powdered sugar. And I'm going to wipe down the bowl. And now I'll add my maple syrup, and I'm just adding it to taste. And if you don't want maple syrup flavoring in your cream cheese icing, you don't have to. You can use whatever else you want along with the vanilla, or just keep it plain. Okay, after 2 teaspoons of maple syrup, that's how I like it, so I'm going to stop there. And our cream cheese frosting is nice and smooth, so it looks like we're all done. Now it's time to mix our colors, so I'm going to scoop a bit of icing into 2 separate bowls, leaving a little bit of icing left over because we'll need to leave some white for the whipped cream on top of the pumpkin pie. So for the pumpkin pie color, I'm going to use equal parts warm brown, egg yellow, and tulip red. So I'm just going to add them 1 drop at a time until I get the color I need. Okay, I think this is a good pumpkin pie color, so I'm going to stop there. Okay, and then for the crust color, I'm aiming for like a yellowish tan. I'm going to use gold, ivory, the egg yellow, and then a touch of regal purple. So we'll start with equal parts of these 3, and we'll add the purple at the end. Now to get the purple, I'm going to put it on a little plate and use a Q-tip so that, a toothpick, so that I don't get too much into the frosting. Call that good. I think that looks like a good crust. Now I'm just going to get these into piping bags. So I have my pumpkin color in a big round tip, and I've split my crust color between 2 different kinds, 1 flat tip and 1 small star tip, and then the white in a star tip as well. And I'll link these exact ones down below in the description box. So I'm going to start by taking my pumpkin pie filling bag and doing just a circle in the center of the cupcake. Then I'm taking a warm offset spatula that I heated up with some warm water and wiped dry, just to make it nice and smooth. Then I'll take one of my crust piping bags and add the crust. So you can just do a pearl piping pattern around for this style of crust with the star tip. And then to finish off your little pie, you want to put a little dollop of cream with the plain white frosting. And if you'd like to, you can sprinkle a little cinnamon on top of the whole thing. And there's your mini little pumpkin pie. And I'll show you one more with the other style of crust. And there you go. If you're not the biggest fan of pumpkin pie, now you have a treat you can make for the holiday season. And don't forget to click the link in the description below to download the recipes for these pumpkin cupcakes. Also, don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And for more holiday themed recipes and ideas, be sure to click on one of these thumbnails. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you soon. Bye.